just keep your eye on the glacier because you definitely want to see it calve. It looks like it's being pretty active for us today.
It's pretty impressive when you see the whole face go, and it happens a couple times a year. Every summer we get to see the face fall at least one time.
The whole face?
The whole face.
Of the whole thing?
Of the whole thing. We might see a 15-foot wave come off the top of the glacier.
Is that when you pull out your surfboard?
That's when I start the engines. As much ice as is falling off is being replaced each year by the snowfall that comes down at the top of the mountains. So it's kind of stopped in its retreat. Beloit might be continuing to retreat a little bit more. It seems like Beloit Glacier is still retreating at a pretty good pace.
Where did the glaciers get their names from? Who has the honor? Who is Blackstone?
Blackstone is the only guy here in this bay that has his name associated with a glacier that doesn't have anything to do with the others. Concordia, Beloit, Lawrence, Marquette, Ripon. Believe it or not, they're all Great Lakes explorers and names of colleges in Wisconsin and Michigan.
My name's Anna Simeon.
And what do you do with Prince William Sound?
I am a deckhand on the Glacier Queen here, so it's a pretty cool job. I really like it.
Blackstone, where we're at this glacier right here, is named because he was a mail carrier from Anchorage. He was supposed to be dropping the mail off in Whittier, but he got lost in a blizzard. And he came out on Blackstone and was never seen again. So his brother came to look for him. And his brother's name is Willard, after that island right out there. Willard came to look for Blackstone, couldn't find him. He hiked up on top of Blackstone Glacier and he found the mail bag, but no Blackstone. So it's assumed that Blackstone fell in a crevasse, and that was the end of him.
So tell us, what do you think about Whittier in Alaska? Honest.
Oh, Whittier is really a cool little town. Alaska is just incredible. It's indescribable. It's breathtaking.
Magnificent. Absolutely magnificent. The whole
Is that your word for Alaska? Magnificent?
Yes. Yes.
And your word again?
Mine was breathtaking.
Magnificent.
Breathtakingly.
Magnificent.
Awesomely, breathtakingly.
Magnificent.
Thank you.
And the weather is always like this. Every time we've been in Whittier, the weather has been just like this.
Excuse me, sir. Is your name Pinocchio? Okay.
Hi, I'm Captain Brad. Welcome to Prince William Sound. Today's trip, we're going to head right out of this fjord. We're going to go over to Esther Island and the salmon hatchery. Then we're going to go up through Esther Passage, headed for a couple of fjords up north to see tidewater glaciers. First the Surprise Glacier, and then we're going to go over to the Cascade Berry and Cox Glacier. So join us and let's have an Alaskan type day.
Beautiful Alaska, isn't it? Here on the Prince William Sound Tour, heading out to see some wild, big, huge glaciers, and of course, mingle with Mother Nature.
Welcome to Esther Island. We're at Esther Hatchery right now, and there's a lot of wildlife. We've got bald eagles, lots and lots of fish, even to the point where the water looks like it's boiling when the fish are jumping. It's incredible. We also see black bears and lots of beautiful birds. Tons of wildlife. It's amazing. There's a fish hatchery right behind us.
Mostly they're chum salmon at this point, but there's also pink salmon. And we get a few rogue ones. We might even get an occasional red salmon or silver salmon. But there's probably, I would say there's probably 200,000 pounds of fish here easily. Now the pink salmon, they're probably 2 or 3 pounds. The chums might be coming at 5 pounds, 6 pounds.
Hey, so where are we off next?
We're gonna head out of Lake Bay, and we're gonna work our way east over to Esther Passage, and then from there we'll start working our way north to the fjords and the glaciers.
One of the nice things we see on our trip are otters. These guys get to be about 80 pounds, anywhere between 60 and 80, and they are the fuzziest creatures around. They have about a 500,000 hairs to a square inch of fur. They're super, super soft. Take a look. Now when you see all these guys bunched together, they're known as a raft. Now we're at Surprise Glacier. It goes back about 30 miles and it is about 1 mile wide. The face of the glacier is about 275 feet in height.
You ever see a calf? What's calving?
Calving is where the face of the glacier falls into the salt water and makes a big thunderous noise. Light travels faster than sound, so you will see it before you can hear it. Sometimes when we have a huge calving, we almost have a wave that knocks us down. Whoa! What are you guys doing? We're fishing. For what? We're ice fishing. Look at all this ice. Oh my gosh. How deep is it here, Megan? The water's about 350 feet deep here at Surprise Glacier. We got this big, big net.
Oh, that's the bait?
Yep.
And that's the secret to catching ice?
That's right. And 3 girls. I think she caught one, maybe a couple. It's like Christmas. Oh my gosh, this is huge. How'd you guys pull it up? It was
Muscle,
difficult.
baby, pure muscle.
Did you know that if you lick the glacier ice, it gives you 7 years of good luck? This is an ancient Alaskan tradition.
Boy, she's looking, licking. Looks pretty kinky to me. I'm gonna say this.
Would you like some?
Oh no! Oh no!
Oh, we're back! Oh, we gotta get another one.
So the main reason the glaciers are blue is because they have millions and millions of ice worms that live in this glacier ice. It's one of the few things that live on the glacier, and they all have blue eyes. They're staring at us.
Oh,
No.
see him. Hello, little worm.
Let's wave to them. No, not really. The real reason the glacier is blue is because it's made up of tiny ice crystals, which is a 6-sided crystal, and there's more snowfall than snow melt. It becomes so compacted that the ice absorbs all colors except for the blue, and the blue becomes refracted back out towards us, and that's what makes the glaciers blue. My favorite color is definitely blue. How about yours?
My name's Hans. This is Paul. We're guides here at Alaska Sea Kayakers. We hope to see you. Come in here. A typical day of paddling starts with a safety speech, an orientation speech. We'll go through paddling basics, paddling safety. We'll get you introduced to the boat, and then we hit the water. Kayaking is wonderful exercise. It's really good for the upper body, the chest, the arms. It's great. It's laid back. It's good for your heart, but it is also very aerobic. Right in the middle of the Prince William Sound, we're nestled between mountain ranges and the ocean. You should come out and check it out. We have a couple different trips. We go out, we look at a bird rookery that contains thousands of birds. We also do glacier trips where you can see just tons and tons of ice falling into the ocean, and get to paddle in the rainforest. It's beautiful. We watch seals, we watch sea lions, we watch whales. We sit and we watch them calve. Lots and lots and lots of wildlife. When you come to Whittier, make sure you stop by Alaska Sea Kayakers for a kayaking adventure you'll never forget. Paddle on.
We're going to 17 Mile Beach in Blackstone. Come on up here, you got glaciers calving all day long, you got sea otters, you got seals. Oh, it's unbelievable. And you got weather like this, beautiful scenery, you're never going to want to leave. Hi, good afternoon. My name is Rob Cohn-Clark. My wife and I own Whittier Boat and Tackle Rentals here in beautiful Whittier, Alaska. We have a small fleet of Hughes Craft Sea Runners that we outfit with fishing gear. Some of them have dinghies, some of them have beds. We send them out into Prince William Sound, out to the fish hatcheries, for people to go salmon fishing. We send out do-it-yourself halibut charters, fully outfitted, all the bait you need, all the tackle you need. There's a couple of lodges in the Sound. There's the beautiful inn at Whittier right here. There's U.S. Forest Service cabins. There's beach camping. Offer view cruise packages where we can send you out on half-day do-it-yourself charters out to the waterfalls and out to the glaciers. We have probably the highest concentration of calving tidewater glaciers as anywhere in the world. There's wonderful hunting, there's wonderful fishing. We have a high density of black bear. I've had clients go out and see up to 20 black bear in a day. The hunting is fabulous. The limit is 5 deer a person, if you can imagine that.
Hi everyone, my name is Laura Reynolds and I am here at Adventure Central in Whittier, Alaska. It's in my important job here to take people on wildlife and naturalist guided journeys into the wilderness, into the Chugach National Forest, second largest national forest in America. And I think we should get going. We'll take a look and see what we find on the trail. Well, we've now just arrived at the beginning of our hike, and what we will discover together are elderberry, blueberries, both service and Alaskan wild berries, and the fantastic wild salmon berry. And here is the elderberry, which is non-edible, however extremely gorgeous. It is edible only after it's cooked. So for example, we can make wine and soap, and it would be called elderberry soap, and you'll see that in the marketplace. And if you look around, you'll find willow and alder. Oh, and here we are. Willow has been used by the natives as an aspirin and has been then later duplicated in aspirin type tablets for commercial use. In Alaska, there are at least a dozen different types of willow, ranging from subalpine areas in tall trees and bushes to the upper alpine zone when they can be just about 3 centimeters in height. And up here we have the alder, and this grows near the willow in lower below tree line areas, and is very distinct and plentiful in Alaska. The black bear like to hide in alder. This is an enchanting little walk. People love this hike. Look at the fields of blueberries, you guys. And here we have, hidden under these leaves, watermelon berry, otherwise known as twisted stalk. Here, let's try one or two. Tastes just like the fruit watermelon. Well, here we are in North America's northernmost temperate rainforest, here in Whittier. And in front of us, a mushroom I do not recognize. In the world of nature, we know that if we don't recognize it, we leave it alone. This is called trailing raspberry, which is generally found in groups of 2, 3, 4, and 5. This is one of the sweetest berries in the forest. It tastes like jelly. Inside it's soft, translucent skin. And here we have a few more. They're fantastic. Very sweet. Look over here, a beautiful bed of sphagnum moss right before us, covering this floor of the forest. Soft and dry, sometimes 2 to 3 feet thick. The one on top here is called knight's plume, and if you take a good close look at it, you'll see how it resembles the plume on a knight's cap. And here is the delectable salmon berry. This happens to be the yellow variety. It comes in a yellow, a reddish black, and then orange. But here is the unmistakable, yummy